All right, so Nvidia just dropped this bombshell in the AI world
Yeah.
with their new Blackwell B200 GPU.
Right.
And, Nvidia pretty much runs the show when it comes to AI chips, right?
They've been on a tear lately, yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So when they announce something new, everyone sits up and listens.
absolutely.
And this time we're talking specs that sound like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie.
Right.
We're talking potential performance jumps that will make your head spin and a glimpse into the future of AI that's,
Yeah.
well, kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Ready to do a deep dive on this thing?
Let's unpack it.
Okay.
Yeah.
First up, the B200 GPU itself.
Okay.
We are talking a jaw-dropping 208 billion transistors.
Wow.
To put that into perspective for you, that's more than double the transistor count of their previous generation.
It's a huge leap, and to achieve it, Nvidia had to get creative.
Right.
The B200 isn't a single chip like we're used to seeing. It's actually two separate chips linked together, what they call a dual die configuration.
2 chips in one.
Yeah.
Why go to all that trouble?
It boils down to the limitations of the manufacturing process.
Okay.
They're using TSMC's 4MP process, which is incredibly advanced but still has its limits.
Right.
Basically, they couldn't cram all the transistors and performance they wanted onto a single chip using this particular process.
So they said 2 heads are better than 1 and went for it.
They did.
I like their style.
Yeah.
But
It's a bold move.
it's not just about cramming in transistors, right?
Right.
This B200 is promising some serious AI horsepower.
Oh, yeah.
We are talking a potential 20 petaflops of performance.
Okay.
Now, for anyone wondering what a petaflop is...
It's a measure of processing power.
Oh, okay.
And 20 petaflops means this thing can perform 20 quadrillion. That's a 20 with 15 zeros after it.
Wow.
Floating point operations per second.
Okay.
To put that in perspective, it's a 4-fold increase over their previous generation. And to handle that insane amount of data, they've equipped it with a massive 192 GB of the latest HBM3e memory.
Okay, so we're talking bigger numbers, faster speeds,
Sure.
more memory than anyone's ever seen before.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling.
Sounds impressive on paper.
Yeah.
But what does it actually mean for,
Right.
well,
Yeah.
the real world?
That's the exciting part.
Okay.
Blackwell is about way more than just brute force.
Okay.
Nvidia has also made some really clever architectural changes.
Such a...
Take their NVLink 7.2T, for example.
NVLink.
Yeah.
Sounds like something out of a spy thriller.
Whoa.
Okay.
Think of it as a superhighway for data, allowing multiple GPUs to talk to each other with lightning speed. It's their solution for breaking data bottlenecks between GPUs.
Okay.
With NVLink 7.2T, they've achieved an 18x speed improvement in bandwidth compared to the previous generation.
18 times faster.
18 times faster.
That's mind-blowing.
It's huge.
But why is this such a big deal for AI?
Because this is what unlocks the ability to train incredibly complex AI models.
Oh.
Okay. The kind we've never seen before, models with trillions of parameters.
Trillions.
Yeah.
Okay, my brain just went offline trying to picture that.
It's hard to fathom.
So we've got this incredibly powerful GPU interconnected with other GPUs at lightning speed.
It's a game changer.
Nvidia didn't just stop there, though, did they?
No, they did not.
They rolled out a whole Blackwell family of products.
Exactly.
Okay.
They've announced the GB200, the HGX B200, and even an HGX B100.
Back up a sec.
Sure.
What's the difference between these Blackwell flavors?
Okay.
Is it just size or...
Think of it like this.
Okay.
The GB200 is the top dog packing 2 of those B200 GPUs we talked about,
Right.
along with a Grace CPU, all in one superchip.
Okay.
It's designed for the most demanding AI tasks imaginable.
Oh.
Then you've got the HGX B200,
Okay.
which combines 8 of these B200 GPUs, but without the Grace CPU aimed at data centers and large-scale deployments.
Okay.
And finally, the HGX B100, while still incredibly powerful, is designed as a more, shall we say, budget-friendly option.
Okay, so different tools for different jobs.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more, right?
There is more.
They also announced this super POD thing.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me that's as epic as it sounds.
Oh, it's epic. All right.
Okay.
Imagine a massive supercomputer, but instead of taking up an entire building, it's condensed into a series of racks.
And it's powered by these Blackwell GPUs.
It is.
How many are we talking about here?
Hundreds, potentially thousands of B200s, all working together in perfect harmony.
Wow.
This is the kind of firepower that will push the boundaries of AI research and applications.
Like what?
Think drug discovery, advanced climate modeling, even creating entirely new forms of art and entertainment.
So it's like something out of science fiction.
It is like science fiction.
But it's real and it's happening right now.
That it's real.
I am so ready for this future.
We need to.
But with all this talk about NVIDIA's AI dominance,
Yeah.
are they really that far ahead?
That's a good question.
Surely others are trying to catch up, right?
Of course, the competition is fierce. But NVIDIA saw this AI wave coming years ago,
Okay.
and they've positioned themselves brilliantly.
Yeah.
They're not just building chips, they're building an entire ecosystem.
An ecosystem.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Software libraries, partnerships.
Okay.
Everything you need to develop and deploy AI solutions.
Okay.
They've essentially made themselves the go-to for anyone who wants to get serious about AI.
So they're not just selling picks and shovels for the AI gold rush.
Right.
They're providing the map and the donkey, too.
Exactly.
That's smart.
Yeah, and that's why I think we need to pay close attention to what's happening here.
Okay.
This isn't just a technological leap. It's a masterclass in how to dominate an emerging market.
Yeah.
They're thinking several steps ahead.
It's like they're playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers.
That's a great way to put it.
So we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
We've talked about incredible processing power,
Yeah,
revolutionary potential,
absolutely.
and even the ethical considerations that come with such advanced technology.
Right.
But let's bring it back down to earth for a second.
Sure.
What does this all mean for the average person?
Well, I don't think you need to run out and buy a second graphics card just yet.
Okay.
But I do think it's important to remember that we are on the cusp of a new era.
Okay.
What we're seeing with AI right now is just the tip of the iceberg.
It's mind-blowing to think about how quickly AI is advancing.
It is.
We've gone from talking about gigabytes to terabytes to petabytes.
Right.
And now with this HBM3e memory,
Yeah.
it's all about the terabytes.
It's crazy.
But even with all this talk about
Yeah.
mind-blowing specs and potential,
Right.
it's easy to get lost in the
Exactly.
numbers.
It's easy to get caught up.
What does this level of AI computational power
Yeah.
actually mean for us,
Right.
for the world?
That's the really exciting part.
Sure.
Remember when we were talking about those trillion parameter AI models?
Right.
Those models are the key to unlocking some truly transformative possibilities.
Okay.
Imagine AI that can not only understand and interpret massive data sets,
Right.
but can actually reason and make predictions with an accuracy we've never seen before.
Give me an example.
Okay.
Help me wrap my head around this.
Okay, take drug discovery.
Okay.
Right now, it takes years and billions of dollars to develop new drugs and therapies
Right.
with these advanced AI models.
Yeah.
Researchers could potentially simulate and test millions of different chemical compounds in a fraction of the time.
So we're talking about faster cures for diseases,
Potentially.
personalized medicine tailored to your specific DNA.
Yeah, personalized medicine is definitely...
It sounds like we're on the verge of a revolution in healthcare.
I think we are.
Wow.
Yeah.
What could be more impactful than using this technology to improve human health?
I agree.
It's just one example.
Right.
What about climate modeling?
Exactly.
We could create incredibly detailed simulations of our planet's climate systems, understand the impact of human activity with much greater accuracy,
wait.
and potentially find solutions to mitigate climate change.
Precisely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Solving some of the world's biggest problems with the power of AI.
It's an exciting prospect.
It's incredible to think about.
It is.
But isn't there a risk that this much power could be misused?
That's the thing about any powerful technology.
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword.
Right.
It's up to us to ensure that AI is developed and used ethically and responsibly.
Right.
We need to be having conversations,
Yeah.
asking tough questions
Yeah.
about safeguards, about bias in AI,
Right.
about how to make sure these technologies benefit all of humanity,
Right.
not just a select few.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
This is way bigger than just faster processors and more memory.
absolutely.
It's about shaping the future we want to live in.
It is.
Okay, so we've covered the mind-blowing specs of the B200.
Yeah.
We've touched on the different configurations, the Super POD,
Yeah.
anything I'm forgetting.
Well, we've talked a lot about the hardware itself.
Okay.
But what makes this whole ecosystem so compelling is NVIDIA's software.
Okay.
Remember those massive improvements in interconnect bandwidth we discussed?
Right.
Well, they've designed their software to take full advantage of that speed.
So it's not just about having a bigger engine.
Right.
It's about having the right transmission to harness all that power.
Precisely.
Okay.
And they're making it easier for developers to take advantage of this hardware.
How so?
They have libraries, tools,
Okay.
and a whole suite of software designed to make AI development more accessible and efficient.
Okay.
They know that the easier it is for developers to use their hardware, the more likely developers are to embrace it.
So they're not just selling the ingredients, they're providing the recipes too.
Exactly.
It's smart.
It is, and that's why I think we need to pay attention to what's happening here.
Okay.
This isn't just a technological leap. It's a masterclass in how to dominate an emerging market.
Right.
They're thinking several steps ahead.
It's like they're playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
We've talked about incredible processing power,
Yeah,
revolutionary potential,
absolutely.
and even the ethical considerations that come with such advanced technology.
Right.
But let's bring it back down to earth for a second.
Okay.
What does this all mean for the average person?
Well, I don't think you need to run out and buy a second graphics card just yet.
Right.
But I do think it's important to remember that we are on the cusp of a new era.
Yeah.
What we're seeing with AI right now is just the tip of the iceberg.
It's both exciting and a little bit intimidating.
It is, but it's important to stay informed and engaged.
Yeah.
These advancements have the potential to reshape our world in profound ways.
So what you're saying is buckle up.
Buckle up.
So we've established that Blackwell is a technological leap forward,
Yeah,
potentially even a game changer.
right.
But all these advancements, it begs the question, will it actually live up to the hype?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Right.
The specs are undeniably impressive.
Yeah.
But the real test for any new technology is how it performs in the real world.
Okay.
Can it deliver on those promised performance gains?
Right.
Will it be as revolutionary as Nvidia claims?
And let's not forget, those claims probably come with a hefty price tag, right?
Right.
I mean, we're talking cutting edge here.
Oh, yeah.
Did they even mention cost in all this?
They were surprisingly quiet on the specifics of pricing.
Really?
But given the complexity of these systems,
Right.
the advanced manufacturing processes involved,
All right.
let's just say it's not going to be cheap.
Right.
The real question is whether the performance and efficiency gains justify that cost.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about value, right?
Absolutely.
If Blackwell can significantly accelerate AI research,
Yeah.
lead to those breakthroughs in medicine we were talking about,
Right.
help us tackle climate change,
Yeah.
well, that's a different story.
That's a whole different ballgame.
Right.
Absolutely. And I think that's what we need to keep our eyes on.
Yeah.
Not just the benchmarks and the teraflops,
Right.
but the real-world impact.
Yeah.
How will Blackwell be used to solve real-world problems?
Right.
To advance our understanding of the universe?
Yeah.
To create new forms of art and expression?
Okay.
Those are the questions that will really determine its legacy.
Those are some big, exciting questions.
They are.
It's like we're on the edge of a whole new world of possibilities.
Yeah.
A new era of discovery.
It's an exciting time.
And Blackwell might just be the key.
I think that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
We're witnessing a pivotal moment in the evolution of AI.
Okay.
And it's only just the beginning,
Right.
what we do with this technology,
Yeah.
how we choose to shape its development and application.
Yeah.
Those are questions we all need to be thinking about.
It's a lot to process.
It is.
But that's what these deep dives are all about, right?
That's right.
Taking a closer look at the advancements that are shaping our future.
Yeah.
And maybe, just maybe,
Yeah.
coming away with more questions than answers.
Exactly, because the most important thing is to stay curious.
Okay.
To never stop asking questions.
Right.
And to approach this new era of AI with both excitement and a healthy dose of critical thinking.
Well said.
Thank you.
So to our listeners out there,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on all of this?
Right.
Are you excited about the potential of Blackwell and this new era of AI?
Yeah.
Or are you approaching it with a bit of caution?
It's a brave new world out there.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep exploring,
Absolutely.
keep questioning.
Right.
And as always, thanks for diving deep with us.
Thanks for having me.